Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw. It was actually pretty good. It was decent. Trying to get the money in the bank. Trying to progress stories. That's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. I be the main event. Welcome to the main event. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is your Raw review. Seth Rollins and his crew kicks off Raw. We still ain't got a name for this group yet. Still ain't got a name. The Visionaries, huh? The Visionaries. Anyway, they kick off Raw and Seth just talk a lot of shit on the mic pretty much. First matchup for the night. We got Penta versus Dragon Lee versus Chad Gable. And thank God that Chad Gable survived this match with no damage. Because he landed up straight on his fucking side of his neck and face on the mat. So it looked very devastating. Penta almost killed this guy. But nonetheless, Chad Gable survives. No injuries. So far, no injuries we heard of. Pretty good match between these three guys. Dragon Lee took a super dive over the top ropes on the Penta. Like he did one of those raiding things. Or something off the top rope. You know what I'm saying? So they dive over the announce table. That was pretty deadly. Overall, Penta picks up the win. And he's going to Money in the Bank. Judgment Day had a meeting backstage. Roxy pulled up with the nuggets. She feeding Dom looking into her eyes, you know what I'm saying? Then Liv Morgan pulled up. Now Dom is acting stupid. He's stuttering with his words. Like, bro, get it right, man. If you ain't doing that wrong, bro, talk correctly. But Liv Morgan said she'll fuck with him later. She got some plans she got to go take care of. And then Carlito was like, you gotta stop eating her nuggets, man. Yeah, I want some Roxy nuggets. Do you want some Roxy nuggets? I want to eat some of Roxy nuggets. But yeah, that what happened. We get Rusev versus Tozawa in a quick match, squash match. Rusev defeats Tozawa, continues to choke him out after the match. Sheamus calmed down, and him and Rusev just stare at each other. They just staring, like, man, how long they gonna let them stare at each other? But anyway, no words, just the vibe, you know what I'm saying? Just the vibe. We know there's gonna be a killer match. Then we get New Day versus War Raiders versus Creed Brothers. The New Day schemed the Creed Brothers into a victory because they tricked the Creed Brothers. Like, we gonna work together, but Creed Brothers should have known better. That was so stupid. Like, how you think you gonna work with the tag champions and you trying to get the titles? How you gonna work with them in the same? Anyway, New Day picks up the win. Sami Zayn was frustrated backstage. Like, man, I should have went down there and beat out three of them. I should have beat out three of them. I should have went down there and whooped their motherfucking ass. What's wrong with me, man? Damn. Why I ain't go down there and whoop some ass tonight? Jay pulled up like, man, what you gonna go down there and do? Get your ass whooped? Come on, man. We got to think smarter than that. Yeet. We got to pull up on them unexpectedly. Yeet. We got to make sure we get the best of them. Yeet. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Jay gave Sammy a prep talk. Liv and Raquel, they were talking trash to Io Sky and Kairi Sane. We set up a match with Liv and Kairi Sane. Jay Uso came out, then Gunther pulled up on Jay Uso, and I started playing on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Same old shit. Kairi Sane versus Liv Morgan was a pretty sloppy match, but Kairi Sane ended up defeating Liv because Roxy helped at first, and then Raquel was arguing with Roxy on the outside. Liv Morgan looked like, what the hell going on? Tried to hit Kairi Sane with the Oblivion and got rolled up for the 1-2-3. So that fucked her up. That when Judgment Day have another meeting backstage, and Liv told Raquel, you the vet. You should have known better. You should have known better. You know what I'm saying? Laura came out, cut a promo. Becky pulled up on her. These two continue to proving Mike's skills with Lyra. That's pretty much how I took it. Like, we got to have Lyra out here cutting promos to see how good she really is, or was that just a one-off? So that's pretty much what that segment was about. You ask me. Sammy ran across carrying Cross backstage, and he was like, "You should have took the offer, you stupid motherfucker. You should have took the offer." But now he's weird. You ain't gonna never win the title. Here you is. You ain't gonna never win it. So that continued to tease Sammy, maybe going to that dark side just to go for that title. Grayson was seen talking to the New Day again also. Then we get the final match, Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. These three guys we already know gonna put on an awesome match, a good match, a great match. But in the end, Dom tried to help Finn by sliding the chair in the ring. We bringing it back. How you gonna bring nostalgia from a year and a half ago? It's not nostalgia yet. But anyway, they want to create nostalgia from some shit that happened about a year and a half or two ago, when Dom slid the chair in the ring and he slid it in the middle of the ring instead of sliding it straight to Finn. Finn goes to pick up the chair. Seth Rollins hit him with the curb stomp on the chair. 1, 2, 3, he's out of there. You know what I'm saying? Seth Rollins going to Money in the Bank. Then they continue to beat down on Sammy. Jey Uso pulled up. Or he probably pulled up before then. But anyway, they were getting their ass whooped. Then CM Punk music hit. The Bronson Reed and Brian Breaker go to cut CM Punk off because they thought he was coming out the entrance. But Finn Balor came through the crowd, put to go to sleep on Seth Rollins, and that's how the show ended. And like I said, it's just pretty much trying to progress the stories and get the Money in the Bank. Pretty much that's what they're trying to do. But overall, it was a good show. Let me know y'all thoughts down in the comments. I'll be the main event, and I'll catch you all in the next main event. Peace.